Alright, shout outs to Paradox for asking me to do this review. I'll be honest, the most important thing, this review could be super short. The most important thing about an arcade shooter is you want to have a straight aim, and if you want to enjoy this game, I suggest playing with a Pro Controller, which kind of sucks. Because you want to have that good aim you had back in the days on the Dreamcast. Back in the days I used to play on the Dreamcast, they were wired guns, and I used to play it all the time. Back in the days with the Wii, we had a very good aim also. And we also had House of the Dead 1, 2, and 3 on one disc. I wish we had the same kind of collection. But first and foremost, it's beautiful. It looks beautiful. The remaster is actually really beautiful. The remake is beautiful. I didn't play the Infinite Horde mode or whatever they call it. Mainly played the main game, finished it. I made a video about it, but I was playing with my Pro Controller the whole time. The other part, which is missing, is back in the days when you wanted to reload your gun, you had to shoot off screen and reload, and now you have only press a button. So if you watch my video once I'm playing, basically reloading and shooting at the same time, you press B button and the R trigger. Infinite machine gun. I'll give you that. The thing that's disappointing is the aim. They gotta fix the aim. Eventually, you start the game and you're aiming with your Joy-Con. Put on the one Joy-Con controller mode, and I'm aiming. Let's say I'm aiming, shooting. I'm shooting right there, but it's shooting right here. And you have like to have I would say at least a meter, maybe 2 meter tops, off the TV you're playing. Then you center it, and you have to go top, left, and right, and eventually your target, your gun target is gonna get centered. But the more you play, the more it gets off. I don't know, they need to patch it up. That's the only negative point. So I'm gonna be honest, it's a big pass just for the aiming of the Joy-Con. It's really off. And I've heard and I've seen there's a gun for, I've yet to try it, maybe it would change my whole thinking of the game, because the aim is really bad with the Joy-Cons. To me, I'm having a hard time. And I played on a giant screen, and it was the same thing. I was aiming there, and the target was there. My aim was there, but I was aiming here, and it didn't do that with the Wii. It didn't do that with the Dreamcast. So we're having newer technology, and maybe it's some options and stuff I got to do. The other thing I was thinking is maybe if I get that gun that I saw on Amazon. I saw a guy play with this gun. $22, and you put both of the Joy-Cons in the gun. So, too bad. This set, back in the days, you used to buy House of the Dead, and it came with guns and all that. You had some sets like that. Still have an old, I don't know if it's around, an old hunting game here. Oh yeah, it's right here. I never unboxed it. That's the stuff you find in the garbage at EB Games. Wait, we're gonna pop it out. I don't know if I can. It's dusty. See what I mean? Never opened it. Back in the days, gun games used to come with a gun. Would have been a nice touch. I'm sure if I do buy this looks like fun, man. I never opened this. PlayStation 3. It was in the garbage at EB Games. I didn't pay for that. But anyways, Activision. Dangerous Hunt 2013. I gotta go back and test that. Yeah, as I was saying, maybe if we had a gun, something that came with it, but there's one on Amazon, $22. Maybe when you're aiming, it's hard to aim with two Joy-Cons with your hands, so maybe I'll try this. Better aim. You want to have a better aim, as good aim as you had back in the Wii days, back in the Dreamcast days. This gun was wired on the Dreamcast back in the days, man, and I used to play two guns. It was so much fun, and when you wanted to reload, you shot off screen to reload your guns. Nowadays, it's on the same controller, but I'm going to give it a pass, because you need that good aim. But graphically, the sound, the everything else, the loading time is painful too. I don't know. Not many goods. Not many goods. So what you want out of an arcade shooter, if you guys are going to do part 2 and 3, I'd love to see part 4, because I've yet to play part 4 and never played it. Never owned it. And Overkill 2, I think. But 1, 2, and 3, especially 2. Fix the aim or patch up the aim. There's something with the Joy-Cons. It's off. Maybe eventually they'll patch it, but this review is going to be old. And it's going to be a pass. Fix the aim. The aim is really off. You can't enjoy the game if you don't have a perfect aim. So that's my point of view of this House of the Dead remake. But the graphics, the sound, everything, it looks beautiful. Going through it again, it's fun. Play with the Pro Controller, but it doesn't give you the feeling of the gun. So I'll have to figure out a way to get a $22 gun, $22. Nowadays, I'm trying to save some cash. Trying, because there's a lot of stuff coming out Friday. Capcom Fighting Collection, Fire Emblem, whatever. A new Warriors. What else is coming out? Roki Poki? A bunch of good games. Friday! So don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Eventually, I'll have to order that gun and really have to test it out. And support the channel. Send some love. Again, Paradox, thank you so much for asking for the somewhat of a review. But it's going to be a hard pass. If you're a big fan, you'll see right away that the aim is kind of off. Or maybe you found the solution once you get the game on your own. If anybody got a solution about the aim, maybe it's just me, but I didn't have a good experience with the game. But I did finish it off a Pro Controller. So see you soon, guys.